And that's the name of this damn episode too. I swear to God, if it's actually Ichigo that does it, you know he gonna want his get back so bad. Oh my God. Wow.
Well,
what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
and it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. We are back today with Cour 3, Episode 2 of Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War today.
Yes, sir. Last episode, we picked up, we had a little recap in the beginning, which was much needed. It makes sense. It translated well, segued well into what was going on presently. Bankai, incredible Bankai from Squad Zero, but Uno reverse card on Ichibe and Squad Zero. So Yhwach, he ends up getting more pupils in his eyes and talking about that he sees everything, even everything that Ichibe is going to do or say, and he just keeps on Uno reversing them. And Uryu also, he got some Uno reverse stuff too from Yhwach. We know that he is the Almighty. Yeah, he beats Ichibe, his whole squad, his homies are back, and now he's going to the Soul King, and he actually stabs the Soul King, but
Got him.
I don't know. But what else happened after that?
So after that, Ichigo, he's back. So shout out to the orange shirt that I'm wearing. He comes back and he states Ichibe's name, and for some reason that allows Ichibe to regenerate from his head down from the black by incorporating Ichigo's spirit particles into his body. And he said, ha ha ha, of course, it's to be expected with both of our powers. And I was just kind of looking at him like, are you good? I was just talking to Vontae before we started recording. Like, he had a weird look in his eyes at the end of the episode. I could be overlooking it, or there could be some symbolism for that. Granted, we know that he has been either the protector or kind of like the mentor of the Spirit King back in the Spirit King's youth, because the Spirit King might have been like a flesh and blood type of entity before he transcended into this crystalline form. So he was definitely looking up to Ichibe, both figuratively and metaphorically speaking. So I don't know. Is Ichibe gonna be okay after the Spirit King seemingly died? Or is this all an illusion again?
Uh-oh. Oh no, that boy Shunshui, alright. I think we need to release him.
That's why I said that. That's why I said that.
We need some more soldiers, because Yhwach, he's gotten stronger. The rest of his squad is there. We know that they're strong as shit. I mean, Squad Zero versus them is very much back and forth. We don't got nobody that can go against them right now. Barely anybody. We trust Urahara with his smarts, but other than that, and Kenpachi, but other than that, ain't that many. And Mayuri, I trust Mayuri.
Ukitake is gonna come back too.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a lot of exceptions.
About like 6 of them, but they're like question marks. But at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. And you ready to just hop into this one?
Yes, I am. So without any further delay, guys, let's get into Cour 3, Episode 2 of Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War, right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
My father. I forgot he said my father.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
backstory.
shit. Okay. Like the graininess of it to show that how far back in the past this was.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Oh, is it kind of like Christianity to where he gave up his limbs to birth the flesh and blood that is Yhwach? So if he did birth Yhwach, what reasoning?
Whoa. That was crazy.
Is Jaws soundtrack? Da-da, da-da, da-da.
It really is like Jaws. Jaws.
They said if he got killed,
Yep,
like
all
the
the
three
three
worlds.
Yep.
Oh my god, holding the corpse.
Oh no. I'm still sick from that.
These
Are you gonna
strings
do
are going
anything?
crazy.
'Cause I know you
Da
don't
da 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 da. Wow, look at that squad.
It's just Ichigo and Yoruichi. That's what I see. But he the MC, MC got us for real. That's, I won't slander Order Hime because her power is, wild in terms of quote unquote healing, even though it's not necessarily healing, but
It's broken is what it is.
I'm really interested in Baz B. Because even in his OP, I think he was going against Haswatz
And unironically, I'm more interested in Hashwatz. He's done literally
both.
nothing
Both.
of
For sure,
importance
both
so
of them.
far.
Especially in Cour 1, I was like, who is this guy? And you can see he's jealous of Uryu too.
A little bit.
Like, you notice when Uryu got the power up, I think it like switched to him after he like saved all of them, and you can see his face. He was just kind of like looking.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I've been here from day one. You just jumped on this bandwagon. I foresaw this.
Always saying it. Why would you ask the question? Have you seen it? I mean, I know it's rhetorical, but yeah.
Try me.
Ooh,
Nice
like
little
that.
clash.
Little energy right there. He said, "Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do." Ichigo entrusted me. You know what? That's why I kind of feel like this is like a. I mean, obviously it is Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, so it's not the same technical like series. It's an extension, but like just seeing Ichigo at this level, this is different. You don't ever have to see him in desperation anymore, unless it's for like other people. But like for himself, he's strong enough to kind of take the burden of anything now. A lot. Here we go with this.
I did not foresee
shit.
this. All right, we're back at the hot springs.
No, get him out of there. He's healing.
Okay, but he doesn't have his eyeballs anymore.
Mugen. Oh shit. Look how he's looking clean right there.
Oh, you got the blute too? No, you just got aura. Oh! Gotta love rock animation.
Oh, there we go.
Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
Yep. Very DBS. DBZ.
I don't even need to have seen the show before to know that that's that.
Whenever you see
All
him
right,
tracing-
from the trailer.
What? Trying to bind him.
Oh, shooting arrows from multiple directions.
It ain't nothing.
Jujutsu!
Aizen tried to trap me too before, and I got out of it. Literally just black, just darkness.
Holy colors.
What the hell
Nice.
happens from there? I don't know. I mean, I know he
See,
entered
here's the thing. I don't know if Yhwach's like living in the future, kind of like Eren from Attack on Titan.
Oh, he
shot.
technically he is. Yeah.
So I don't know if he's already had like these visions of him killing the Soul King, but that's not actually what happened. Like, are we about to do a rewind here?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I said that. Yeah.
Here he go.
Okay, Bankai time. Come on.
He's wild. That boy wild. God damn. Oh yeah. GG's.
Ichigo's like, not again. I went through the
You
same
about to
thing
say,
with
I got the
Aizen.
best ocular eyes in anime, ocular powered eyes in anime. Because he talking about he can foresee everything, and this is. I feel like that's not even the extent of it too. I think this was way more, obviously from the OP.
Oh, grabbing him by the face.
Oh no.
Whoa.
That is a wild ass blast. What the
To
hell?
the face.
And then it went through his body. You know, it might not even just be like a foreseeing thing. It's just because he knows this is how anime characters speak, you know? It's just kind of dialogue. He knew what he was about to say.
Fair enough.
Like, you're the MC. Of course you're going to say that. Useless.
He's just floating there, menacingly.
Boo. Get him out of here. Omaida.
That is the objective opinion.
He was, oh my god, it was so dreadful to watch.
Is Toshiro still a zombie? Oh, he's doing the healing.
Interesting. Yep, we need him back in the battlefield.
Mayuri's just making a missile launcher in the back. Do you think any of the original Gote 13 members are still alive?
I don't know. I feel like, well, given that like a lot of this stuff will be anime original, I wouldn't be surprised if like maybe one of them popped out. But I haven't heard. Like, I've never been spoiled on them. I haven't heard much about them ever. Only when we learned about them previously.
What am I looking at?
I know. I'm like, what the hell?
Is it
I don't like
runes?
looking at it.
Are these worlds?
I do like that we
Adonais.
Idaeus. I do like that we know all of his motivations and ambitions. But I'm waiting for a little something with Yhwach. There's something missing from him. Maybe I just need him and Aizen, more dialogue from them. I think that's what I need. I'm not finished yet.
Madada. That's a crazy statement.
Oh,
He's got backup.
nice. Hey.
Humans.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why would he say sorry, humans, if all of the world's in threat?
Again, he's like staring off in the distance.
I see what you mean there. Usually he stares, but he's always smiling. But right there, he did look a little... Yeah, I see what you mean. A little more intense. A lot more intense.
Spanish guitar. Spanish guitar.
Impossible.
Baka nah.
Now, if I was living in this world and Squad Zero, I heard that Squad Zero got wiped out. Yeah, I don't know what
I'd
doing.
sit down where I was at.
And the sky is red, too. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, man. Can I be an honorary Quincy? Like, switching sides.
I'll bend the knee. Duh, he's the MC.
Yeah. You know, I always be bigging up ketos all the time, but like, I wouldn't know how to pronounce the shit, so I'd be fucked. I wouldn't. I can't even use them.
He is so majestic.
Bro, shut up. So he's just gonna be doing this the whole time, talking about he sees everything.
I am the narrator.
What's gonna catch him off guard then? I mean, I know we've seen it time and time again in a lot of different shows, but like,
It's already in him.
endless humiliation. That was kind of cool. I like how you did that.
Is this all according to plan?
That's what I'm thinking. It sounds like you killing him, but like that's how you would kill him. Wow. Uno reverse again?
Oh,
no.
because it's
Oh,
Quincy
fuck.
coded.
Wow. Oh, wow. I know he's pissed off that he was technically right about that. Wow. That's against your own will. Just because you got blood, basically, you're forced. That's kind of insane. And that's the name of this damn episode, too. I swear to God, if it's actually Ichigo that does it, you know he gonna want his get back so bad. Oh my God. Wow.
Well,
Wow. That is wild.
oh, it happened.
I'm glad I didn't get spoiled on something like that either. That's huge. That Ichigo kills the Soul King. I feel like that's something that somebody could just spoil somebody. Ichigo kills the Soul King. Like, what? Wow.
Okay. My question is, can Orihime fix this?
I think... I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I was gonna say yeah, because her power transcends space and time, but shit, the Soul King does too, in a way.
I was Aizen before Aizen was Aizen. Pocket sand.
Bye-bye 3 worlds. Collapse. I like how they updated the phones too, because originally they were still like on flip phones back in even like in the Fullbring arc.
I don't see how we fix this.
I mean, neither. But it's like you guys always going all out when y'all absolutely need it. I don't know, something's wrong with the Soul Society's mentality. But how do we stop this? Like, even if we defeat Yhwach, that's not going to stop it. That's not how that's going to work. How can we stabilize it? With Hada, can you make something? I don't know. Do something with another Hogyoku or so. I don't know. Fucking wild. This is episode 2 of Cour 3. What the hell?
Do we know what Hashwaltz's letter is or power?
Nope. Oh, and then Ichibe, right?
He apologized to the humans.
Yeah, then he put his... Unless because he was like, oh, he felt that it was done. It was just done so. But still, I don't... Does he just refer to everybody as humans? I guess. Instead of just saying, oh, I'm sorry, Aran cars, I'm sorry, humans, I'm sorry, Soul Reapers, I'm sorry. I guess maybe he was just saying like everybody.
All right, I'm just gonna say it. Could this all be an illusion from Aizen? Because this episode, it just seemed too clean of a victory for Yhwach. Like everything went according to plan.
I mean, I'd expect that, kinda.
Ukitake.
Oh. The dark arm.
Okay.
Finally getting into some Ukitake stuff, huh? I mean, we've seen
This
him
was
in
a
Kapachi.
strange episode.
It really was. It was like...
It was enjoyable, don't get me wrong, but I think that the thing that I'm like stuck on at the moment is I've been gaslit before with how Aizen's power worked. We saw him talking to Shunsui at the end of last episode, and then with Yhwach essentially knowing how everything will play out, I just don't see how we win this. Like realistically, I mean, they could always do, I don't know. I asked about Hashwaltz's power earlier because he could always betray Yhwach if he has some like time shenanigans to go back in time to a certain point. But again, that doesn't really help us in that regard unless those people keep those memories or he then intervenes when he goes back in time. I don't know.
I just thought of something. It probably won't happen, especially because Aizen probably wouldn't want it to happen. Even though I'm just still thinking about like aside from like even defeating Yhwach, how do we even stabilize these worlds? Because the Soul King, he's dead. So like, what can we even do at some point? Use Aizen? I mean, he's still a prisoner. Are we gonna try to use him to like be the quote unquote new Soul King? So he kind of not necessarily gets what he wants, but like his fate is like he's forced into that role regardless. It'd be kind of poetic because he wanted to like go beyond the Soul King, right? Kind of same things with Yhwach. Like he looked at the Soul King as like a shut-in, as just somebody that's, you know, like above all and not really active. You know, kind of like how a lot of people think of God, or when they have some kind of animosity towards God.
Yeah.
So I think maybe he could fill in that role. I mean, he is sitting in a chair, you know, he is in like stable position in the seat, so seated positions. I don't know. I'm just trying to think, how do we stop that? Urahara has to create something, Mayuri, like what do we do with that if this is real? Like you said, if it's not an illusion and this actually happened, what do we do?
And like, what was Ichibe doing at the end?
Oh, or Ichibe, because we do know that isn't Squad Zero created from the Soul King? Like
that was my interpretation. Yeah.
Right. So maybe he like transferred his essence or something like that over to him, which would make sense. And
it would
I'd
also
assume
be
that
a
Ichibe
really
would
cool
try-
twist if that were the case. Sorry to cut you off. Because that would mean that Ichigo has a direct and corresponding relationship to the Soul King directly, not just born from him, you know, like through the generations. But if him and Ichibe are actually like the two, like the arm of the king, I think in that regard it's tough because we keep seeing these flashbacks to where the Soul King created Yhwach essentially, but I thought that Yhwach was born from the hatred of the Quincy's. It didn't seem like that in this episode.
No, I thought he was like the first Quincy. Or, well, okay. Well, technically, when we seen it, it was like, well, he became their king. But like, maybe that was just, we just finally learned what happened before that. It is really implicit, and I hope we get more answers. I think we kind of will, but I feel like we kind of won't, because I do know that Bleach is heavy, like Kubo is heavy on like poetry and like implicit writing. So I hope it's not one of those things that you have to like watch an analysis video to understand, you know? Like,
I mean,
not
that'd be
saying that
pretty
that's
cool.
bad,
More content,
but it's still cool.
But yeah, I'm more of a fan of like, I get the answer to these questions. I don't leave things just up to interpretation.
Exactly. It's not desirable, especially for something like this. It's like, we already got hints at it twice, so why not just tell it? I think we will get told, but I don't know. Like I said, Kubo is kind of weird with some of that stuff. And we've seen him do it before where we didn't know why things were the way that they were. And then he finally answered it like literally in 1,000 Year Blood War with certain characters. So I think that's how we keep the three worlds stable, is with Ichibe. I think that the Soul King does have a contingency plan where he will carry it over to him. Or maybe, yeah, it has to be. It has to be. Because even Ichibe, like amongst all the Squad Zero members, he definitely did seem like what you said, like his arm, one of his arms or whatever, like his right hand. hand, maybe. And we notice Ichibe and Yhwach also has like a very there's a lot of parallels to them too, in a way. Where now we just learned that Yhwach was essentially created from the Soul King, and we know that Ichibe, same thing, or really everybody is created from him, but like there's a more of a personal relationship between the two, and even the parallels between both Ichibe and Yhwach and the poetry, even the flashback that we seen in the last Cour, and even right now how he's looking. So it's, I don't know, man, the father-son dynamic in this series is pretty unique.
Do you think there was a reason why Yhwach had Ichigo kill the Soul King? Do you think maybe he couldn't, or do you think maybe Ichigo doing this proves his point, how I am the king of the Quincy's, you are a Quincy, you are subject to me?
I think it's the latter. I think it's definitely because like you have Quincy blood in you, and just for us the fans as a surprise factor, like, oh shit, oh wow, Ichigo, wow.
I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled on this either.
I know, like that's actually a huge, I would be mad if I got spoiled on that. That's actually something that's big. I can see somebody just typing in somebody's DMs or chat somewhere talking about Ichigo kills the Soul King. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What?
They're like, no, for real, he actually kills the Soul King. Huh? Luffy destroys Fishman Island, huh? Is it one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I agree with you. This episode was really weird, off-putting for a lot of different reasons, mainly Yhwach and Ichibe and the Soul King, those three characters.
I mean, that's good though. It builds up the intrigue, it builds up the mystique of this show. And again, the animation was just as good as I remember it from like some of the higher points last season. So with this being the movie side of Studio Period, I'm just expecting this at this point, which may or may not be fair, but yeah, they have cooked so far with just 2 episodes.
And I heard that the next one is like one of them ones, so I'm ready. I do like too that we don't know where we go from here. Every single episode now is like we don't know. We really don't know what's next. But that's pretty much all I got on my end.
All right, that's all I got on my end.
All right, you guys know the drill, man. We got one more episode of My Hero Academia, so go watch our My Hero Academia reactions to season 7. We'll be back next year because we got information that next year we'll be back for the final season 8. And we have Undead Unluck every Sundays. We're going to be streaming that. Read Undead Unluck if you haven't. And a whole bunch of other content. I'm not going to name all of them because we can go all day. It's a lot of stuff in the backlog and stuff that we're getting into in the fall season and next year. So stay tuned for all that. And I hope you guys all have a good one. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video. And peace.